Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com, bringing y'all my NBA Jam Session postseason edition on April 12th, 2023, man. If you're looking for more of this great content, y'all know what to do, man. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Just click that link in the description. There you can find my long-term packages, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, yearly, seasonal, or you can pick up my playoff pack, man. I have a playoff pack down there for y'all as well. $200 gets you every play from now through Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I think that's a great package, a great deal. If you rocking with me, rock with me, man. Grab that pack, and let's continue to try to smash the NBA postseason, man. 2-0 last night in that. Hawks. Love them boys, man. Continuing to fade the trash-ass Heat on their home floor, man. That was my top play of the day yesterday. Love to see that, man. 11-5-1 last 17 on that play. 1-0 in the postseason on that play, man. Scoop it up today as we cash out on it again. You can also find my MLB play of the day in that link as well. We've been red hot on that play, man. We've hit 10 of 13 to begin the MLB season. There's only been 13 days of MLB. We've hit 10 of our plays, man. We're trying to keep that rolling, trying to keep that red hot as well. Hey, you know, scoop it up, man. Link in the description. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ, and check out my live show as I am live right here on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel damn near every day, 3 Central, 4 Eastern, man. At first, during the regular season, it was to update us on late injury news and information that came out of the association, as we had a lot of roster manipulation going on during the regular season. I doubt we really got to deal with that much in the postseason, but I'm still coming back live because, A, I just love the conversation with the guests that I have on and you guys in the comments, so we're still coming back live, still trying to cook up this NBA per usual, man. So come spend some time with me later on today, 3 Central, 4 Eastern. Trying to stay red hot, man. Trying to stay red hot. We've had a really nice last 30 days, last 7 days, last 24 hours, man. We're trying to keep all the momentum rolling forward into tonight, into this week, man. I'm excited. Playoff time, postseason time. Trying to keep it rolling. We're going to try to do just that. We're trying to make some money tonight, and that's what we're just trying to do, man. So without further ado, let's keep that rolling, and let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. In our first matchup of the night, man, we got your Chicago Bulls, man. They're out on the road facing the Toronto Raptors. Raptors laying 5.5, total 213.5. Off a great day yesterday, man, trying to keep that momentum rolling forward into today. These games today should be better than yesterday's games, man. Yesterday was some really good games, but today, teams actually go home, man. Teams will be in Cancun by tomorrow. Cancun on 3, 1, 2, 3. And that team will be the Chicago Bulls, man. I think the Raptors win and cover in this game today, man. The Raptors are the baby Warriors. When I say that, I mean they're night and day. At home, they're money. On the road, they're damn near an automatic fade, man. Over the second half of the season, I don't know if people realize just how dominant the Raptors were on their home floor, man. They worked their way all the way up to the second best cover team in the entire NBA on their home floor, man. They're actually tied for second with the Denver Nuggets, and y'all know how I feel about the Nuggets at home. They're both 25, 15, and 1 ATS on their home floor. Have covered in 62.5% of their home games, man. Only team that's better than that is the Golden State Warriors at 27, 13, and 1. On the road, that's not where the Raptors hoop, man. But at home, they have been absolutely fire, especially coming out of the All-Star break, man. I've really loved what I've seen from them. The Bulls, I will say, they turned up a little bit out of the All-Star break as well. The addition of Pat Bev was an adrenaline boost to the arm. He really did make a difference for the Chicago Bulls team. I like Pat Bev. I do. But I don't think he's enough, man. I think the Raptors probably hammer the Chicago Bulls team today. The Bulls are very inconsistent. I didn't even think the Bulls would make it this far. I'm kind of surprised that they did, but I think their season comes to an end today. I think the Raptors continue to be dominant on their home floor like they have been to close out this season, like they have been historically. The Raptors, man, they're just a playoff team. They're just a team in the East that you could just book it. They're going to make the playoffs, and whoever they play, they're going to play them pretty tough, man. I think the Raptors are the better team all around. I think the Raptors have the better coach. I think the Raptors play more cohesive together, man. And I think they turn up at home and beat up on this Bulls team. The Bulls have better players, yes, I would say that, in DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. But those two guys, they don't play that great together. And I don't really like all the pieces around them. I'm not a Chicago Bulls guy. I'm not. I like the Raptors, laying the 5.5 in this one. We've seen these two teams face 3 times this season. Toronto did win the season series 2-1, winning both games in Toronto in pretty dominant fashion as well. The first one was 113-104 on the 6th of November, and the second one was in Chicago, 111-97 on the 7th of November. So that was a back-to-back situation. So they played in Toronto, then left Toronto, went to Chicago. Chicago won that one. Both of those first two were really, really, really early in the season back in November. This last one wasn't that long ago. It was on the 28th of February in Toronto with the Raptors beating up on the Bulls 104-98. Not a beat up, but they did beat them at home. Line in that game was Toronto laying 4.5. So they did cover in that one, similar to this one. I wouldn't be surprised if this game was very similar to that one, but when it's all said and done, I think the Raptors are the better team. I think they win this game. We've seen them win both at home this season. They've been dominant at home this season, the second best home cover team in the entire NBA. I think they keep it rolling. Not looking at the Bulls in this one. Give me the Raps, laying the 5.5. I think the Bulls possibly blow it up over the offseason. One of those guys will probably no longer be in Chicago, either DeRozan or LaVine. I said that way early in the middle of the season when they were really struggling. They started to play better to close it out, man, but I think it's pretty much over. Cancun on 3 for the Chicago Bulls, man. Give me the Raps, laying 5.5 here in our first matchup of the day. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Thunder Buddies, the cover buddies, man. Our favorite money-making team, man. The team that I made the most money betting on this season. Love this team, man. They're getting 5.5 on the road versus the Pels. Total 227, and I'm taking the Thunder Buddies plus the points in this one. I'm also sprinkling some on the money line as I think they have a real chance of winning this game outright, man. Pelicans, let's start with them. Yes, the Pelicans had a nice run to close out the season, man. They really did. Give some credit where it's due. Brandon Ingram really turned it up there at the end. But I'm sticking to my guns, man. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to the same story I've been telling y'all over the period of time that the Pelicans went on that run. It's fool's gold, bro. Do not fall for it. They did not play absolutely nobody. Only 2 wins that I really will give them credit for being just solid wins were the 2 wins over the Clippers. Everything else is very, very suspect. They were playing teams A, resting guys, or playing very bad teams. Not in love with this Pelicans team, man. I'm not laying 5.5 on the Thunder Buddies with this Pelicans team. The Thunder were one of the best ATS teams in the league all season. They went on a little run at the end of the season where they were not covering, mainly due to them being favorited over bad teams, and the line was just inflated. That's not where the Thunder are in their wheelhouse. The Thunder are in their wheelhouse in games like this, getting small underdogs with a real chance of winning the game outright, man. That's where the Thunder are money at, man. The Thunder also, the last 6 meetings in New Orleans, covered all 6 meetings, man. Yes, the Pelicans won the season series this year 3-1, but the last 6 meetings in New Orleans, the Thunder Buddies have covered, man. That's just what they do. I expect huge games from both Brandon Ingram and Shai Alexander, man. I would take both of their overs on props. I'm probably going to bet that as a 2-team parlay. Brandon Ingram points over, as he has been in that mode. If y'all didn't see what he did against them Timberwolves to close out the season, that was disgusting. He was in that mode. I think he probably stays in that mode today. I like his points over, as if they do it, it's going to have to be through him. And y'all know I like the over on my guy Shai, man. He's probably going for 40 to 50 tonight. I could see both of those guys getting into the 40s. I really could. I think this is probably going to be the best playing game. That Lakers game was pretty good last night, but I think this is probably going to be the best one, a back and forth affair. I like the over in this game as well. I think we see a lot of scoring, and I'm taking the points in my back pocket with the Thunder. I'm sprinkling some on the money line as well, as I think they have a real shot at winning this game outright, man. Love betting this Thunder Buddies team, and I'm going to continue rolling them, man. Thunder Buddies plus the points for me here in this one, continuing to fade the New Orleans Pelicans. I think that run they went on was mostly fool's gold. I'm not sipping that Kool-Aid. I think most of those teams were missing guys, banged up, or they were just flat out playing bad teams. Thunder have thrived in this spot all season. Let's see. As a road underdog, the Thunder this season were 19, 11, and 3 as home underdog. As away underdogs, man. This team does nothing but cover spreads, make us money. We're not hopping off of them. Give me the Thunder buddies to close out today's action, man. I like them a lot, plus the 5.5. And that's going to conclude today's episode on the Jam Session on April 12th, 2023, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets, the ones that I'm placing, can be found in that link in the description, including my $19 NBA Jam Session play, man. 11, 5, and 1, last 17 on that play, including a really nice winner yesterday with the ATL Hawks, continuing to fade the Miami Heat on their home floor. I want to tell y'all this, just because it's playoff season, just because it's postseason, does not mean teams are just going to wake up and do things that they haven't done all season. Stick to your sample sizes, stick to what teams are. Teams really rarely elevate their play for the postseason. They rarely do that, man. This is the same teams we've been looking at for the last 82 games. I just say that because I've seen a lot of people talking about this playoff Jimmy, this playoff Heat team, man. Fade the Heat at home, and we're going to continue to profit. Not wavering from most things we've been on all season. We know these teams. We've cooked it up all year. We're sticking to it. So you can find that play in the link in the description as we try to stay red hot on that play. Red hot on the MLB play of the day as well, man. We're 10 of 13 to begin the season. I think I've had a play every day. So there's been 13 days of MLB, and my top play has hit 10. Trying to keep that rolling, man. We had a nice winner yesterday with the Blue Jays as they cranked the Detroit Tigers at home in their home opener yesterday. Love to see that. 4-0 premium, man. Hop on a long-term package, man. 3 days, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, yearly, or seasonal. 4-0 premium day, man, yesterday. Really love to see that. We had the Hawks, of course. We had the Blue Jays. We had the Timberwolves. And we had the Rangers. How about that walk-off home run from the Rangers yesterday? Oh, my goodness. That turned me up, man. I love that team, man. Hopefully it's a better year for us, man. But hop on a long-term package, man. And I also have a playoff pack. If you just want every play from now to Game 7 of the NBA Finals, scoop up that playoff pack, man. Link in the description, $200. Trying to cook up this NBA, man, per usual, man. Scoop up that pack, man, as we try to get red hot and stay red hot is what I should say, as we've had a really nice month, 7 days, 24 hours, however you want to do it, man. We've been red hot lately, trying to keep it rolling. Thank y'all for watching, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'll talk to y'all on Twitter, and I'll be back later on this evening with my live show, per usual, 3 Central, 4 Eastern. I'm going to bring on a guest. We're going to cook it up per usual. Y'all know the drill, man. Trying to stay hot for the playoffs, postseason, and everything coming forward, man. It's been your guy. I'll see y'all later on today. Let's make some money, and I'm out of here. Peace.